Alright, hello everyone. This is a big disclaimer in this video. There's a lot of leaks, big leaks as well for the next character, as well as some potential changes, as well as the next map. I believe we're going to be getting a Broken Moon update in the next season, so apparently this next map is going to be for the season after, but it looks mint. And I'm showing up some screenshots right here of a potential trailer with the new character 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗓, which is so sick, honestly. I think this is one of the best trailers they've done in a while, because the character just looks so mysterious and also very menacing as well. So overall, I think 𝗦𝗬𝗓's personality is pretty damn sick. Now, as for abilities for 𝗦𝗬𝗓, in the trailer, they weren't exactly shown all the time. There was like little bits and pieces where she could teleport and stuff, but the actual abilities of her weren't really shown. Her tail was shown, as well as her actually teleporting, but apart from that, there weren't really any specifics. So, and that's quite normal. The Stories from Outlands doesn't really give any information most of the time. Plus, as well, this is very early as well, so it's hard to actually go off solid, concrete evidence off just this trailer. But yeah, overall, I've watched the whole thing. It was pretty damn cool. Yeah, let's go into some other information that is coming out as well. So this has all been leaked off a user on Twitter or X or whatever called 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗁𝗲. I think I've mentioned him in the past. Pretty big leaker in the Apex scene. And he's also linked, apparently this is what the Akimbo P2020 will look like, which is really sick, honestly. Apparently it's going to be also for the Mozambique, I believe, as well. So Akimbo P2020s. How do you guys think about that? How do you guys feel? And here we are, the big leak. This is the new map, which is called District. It looks fucking sick. I think it's the best map in the game for looks-wise. I've been wanting a city type of map for ages now, and so I'm really happy. I think it looks really cool. It's got the aspects that I've really wanted in like a proper city map where it's like really densely populated, and it's got them open areas as well. So we're gonna go over every single POI. Now, bear in mind, all of these screenshots are concept art, even though they look really cool. It might not actually look like this in game. I don't know whether it's going to be in nighttime. I don't really know because this is all concept art. But it would be really sick if it was like kind of like midnight type of like atmosphere type of thing, but like have loads of lights and stuff around so you can actually see people. That'd be pretty cool. But this is a district POI called Resort, which honestly looks so sick. If we can actually play in that building, which chances are we won't be able to, the entire building, it'll probably just be like a small area at the bottom. But overall, if there's like a lot of height elevation and stuff like that with this building, that'll be pretty sick. But this is a really sick POI here, Fan Slums. It looks literally like Borderlands. It looks so sick. This is probably one of the best maps, honestly, just for general looks. It's got the really bright areas, and it's got like these like doomy gloom type of areas. It looks so sick. Then we have 𝗦𝘂𝗧𝗏 Labs, which is obviously very much connected to the lore of Caustic and Crypto. I believe even Watson as well. So there's probably going to be a new story kind of emerging from that a little bit. And it looks to be a very big POI as well. Then we have Hillside, another really cool looking POI as well. It just looks so aesthetically pleasing. It looks like what they've done is essentially made Broken Moon, but then just like actually made it look nice, rather than just have like a load of like grey rocks everywhere and then random bits of actually looking like cool scenery. They've actually just made the entire place like grassy with lovely trees, waterfalls and everything. It looks really nice. And then we have Electro Jam, which looks a lot like the firing range, a lot of people have said. And I agree, it literally has that massive slope at the very middle of it, and then like two massive walls along the left and right hand side. So I do see where people are coming from with that, but I feel like a lot of these POIs are kind of gonna possibly be like mixtape maps. I feel a lot of them are like very equally centered. And here we are, Dry Dock Arcade, probably my favourite POI on the entire map. Look how sick this looks. It is all lit up. It is a massive, like, ship that you can fight on. This gives us, like, BO2 vibes with, I can't remember what map it was, but it was, where you could fight on, like, the ship. So long ago it was, but this is pretty damn fucking sick, I'm not gonna lie. And then we have the City Hall, which is another really, really cool area as well. It's just a big thing. I think we'll have to congratulate the developers. If this is what it actually looks like when we get the map, and it looks like how cool this actually looks right now, like the developers have put in some work, and I think a lot of people would be appreciative that they've took the extra 2 or 3 seasons to then release this map, because it looks fucking sick, and it probably will play very well as well. And then we also have Blossom Dive, which is apparently 2 different sections. So this might be another type of promenade type of area where we'll have essentially 2 POIs, making up one because it's such a massive area. And I love how it is this type of area as well. It is a proper dense city area, which is what people have wanted for ages. At least that's what it looks like. And so, I'm just really happy. And then we have another really sick area here, Street Market. I'm going to love fighting this area, 100%. It's going to look so cool. We're going to have so many good clips with just essentially fighting in a Chinese market. Now we have another POI here called Oceana. Apparently this is like an unconfirmed name because, I don't know, the developer obviously doesn't know what this area is going to be called. But it also looks really, really cool. It's a common theme to basically say that this map is really sick. But this is obviously going to be a POI on the edge of the map, and I think a very cool thing about this map is it might not actually have like an out of bounds area. It might just actually have like a storm or something on the edge of the map where you can't actually go past a certain area. So in a way, it doesn't just drop off. Like you don't actually just drop off the map. You might actually just go into like a storm area, which makes sense because it's the middle of a city, you know? So now these were all posted on Twitter. There was also some extra ones that I found on the post on Reddit. This is apparently a place called Viaduct. It's only like a very small part of the actual place, so I wonder if it's going to be bigger than what this actually is. But it definitely has a lot of verticality. So a lot of probably zipline kind of movement and stuff for them people who like doing that type of stuff. This is probably the location for you, but we'll have to find out. Then we have another place called Stadium. So this definitely gives me like the Pathfinder Fight Night kind of location vibes right here from this area. It looks pretty cool, and I'm very happy that we'll have another area like Pathfinder's Fight Night. And that does bring me onto another subject, is that we haven't had an actual town takeover on a map in a very long time. So hopefully they actually do that, because they've definitely got better at making POIs, and I would like to see more of them more often. And then we have the last location, which is the Energy Bank. This is the main building. This is the one in the very centre of the map, which I'll obviously show up the full map right now. You can kind of see it. It's in the very centre. It's got like a little like halo on top of it. And from what it looks like, this map looks to be kind of similar to Olympus in the way that it might possibly play out. However, it also looks pretty big as well, just judging by the size of the POIs and the distance you need to go between the POIs. It kind of looks very similar to the way that that Olympus looks, where there's not really much distance between the POIs, but the size of the POIs are pretty large, and they kind of all like go around a donut type of shape, where there's like one POI in the center. So similar to labs in Olympus, there's also the energy area in the center of this map. So it'd be nice to see how this actually plays. I wonder if it's going to be better than Olympus, so maybe people might play it in ELGS, but I would like to know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.